Kids want to think about hard things. They want to really grapple with complex ideas, and this curriculum really gives them the opportunity to do that. So Bookworms is a literacy curriculum, an elementary literacy curriculum that's grounded in research, that is highly structured, developmentally appropriate. It really focuses on reading whole books, on building vocabulary and background knowledge. It has really intentional instruction around reading and writing at the sentence level. It has intentional word study. It really has all the components that kids need to be able to become really proficient readers and writers. Being literate, being able to be a really strong reader, writer, being able to express yourself verbally and communicate verbally, all of these things, the more proficient I am at those things, the more power and control I have over my world. We're not just giving them background knowledge, we're not just giving them a stronger vocabulary, we're not just giving them decoding skills, we're really giving them agency over their own lives. And the ability to be more successful in all other areas of their life, all other subjects. Literacy is just such a powerful tool for life success. We try to give kids a range of books across topics. They're going to have fiction, they're going to have nonfiction, they'll have mystery, they'll have biography. So they're going to have a varied experience. If they stay with this curriculum, kindergarten through 5th grade, like you said, they're going to have been exposed to around 287 books, whole books, which is a lot more books than maybe a lot of kids have ever read a whole book in their lifetime, right? So we're really excited about that. One big piece of research that's come out over the last few years, but I guess there's decades of research around this, is this idea of reading and whole book reading. When I was a kid, kids were reading a lot more and they were reading whole books, but now there's so many things that are competing for kids' attention that we find that kids are reading less and less, and what they're reading is more fragmented. They're lacking some of the stamina that you need to read a whole book, to sit with a whole book and to grapple with those ideas and the more complex texts and sentence structure and ideas that will be in a whole book. So Bookworms really focuses on that and says we are really going to provide structures and supports for kids to experience whole books at grade level. Well, this has been a really long process in Vestal. When we decided to take on a new curriculum based on research, right? We said we really need to really look at what research is saying is the most effective way to instruct children to learn to read and write. How do kids best learn to read and write? And so then we looked at curriculums based on that. We formed a committee with a lot of different stakeholders to really look at the research and then look at curriculums grounded in that research. We visited other districts that were implementing curriculums. So the decision to go with Bookworms was not taken lightly. Well, I think in Vestal expects a lot from teachers. You know, they ask a lot of their teachers because we want to provide the highest quality education that we can. But at the same time, I really think Vestal is very intentional about saying, yes, we're asking you to do this hard. Teaching is a hard job, right? But so what are the tools you need to do that job well? What are the resources you need to do that job well? What are the supports you need to do that job well? And I think we've really been mindful of that and really have tried to provide that as much as possible for teachers who are going to be doing this work, because new curriculum is change and that's hard. But anything that the district can do to support that change, I think they have really tried to do that, and that makes me feel really good. And the other thing that I wanted to say too is that I am so grateful for the teachers that have worked so hard at this, right? We have teachers that are really, this is a new curriculum, these are new books and a very new approach to teaching, and teachers have really embraced this. We are so fortunate in this district to have teachers who are so dedicated to the work and so passionate about it, and that passion and that excitement is translating to kids. And so even though teachers are learning this right alongside of the kids, their enthusiasm for it is really influencing the kids so much that it's been a great experience.